In today's video, I'll be showing you how to create a free website or blog using Wix.com. So I will pop a link in the description below to the website, or you can just type in Wix.com. So once you're on the website, you will have a page that looks like this, and you will be able to click on the Get Started button. Also, there's a Get Started button in the top right hand corner. So the first thing that we need to do is simply sign up for a Wix account by entering in our email and a password. I'm going to go ahead and sign up for an account now. Alrighty, once you've signed up for an account, you will end up with a window that looks like this. So you now need to select Get Started. And you then need to select what type of website you're creating. So I'm going to be creating a blog type website. So I'm now going to press Next. You then have the option to choose what you'd like to call your website. So I'm just going to call this CS and then Test and press Next. So you can now also choose what your goals for this website are. I'm just going to simply select just Explore and then press Next. So we now have a few different options. So as you can see at the moment, it's got blog selected, which is fine. We can choose if we want to chat to site visitors on desktop or mobile, which I don't actually want to. You can also choose if you'd like forms on your website, such as get info, subscribers and payments and things like that. But you can add all this on at a later date. So once you're happy with your selection, there's lots more below as well. Go ahead and press Next, or you can press Skip in the bottom right hand corner. So we now need to go to our dashboard by simply selecting Go to Dashboard. So this is now your Wix dashboard. As you can see, there is actually quite a lot going on. On the left hand side, we have different menu items, and in the center here, we have lots of other different options on our home tab. So the first thing you're going to notice is this option here to write your first blog post and then connect a custom domain to sign your website and get found on Google. So let's go ahead and just create a blog post by clicking on Create Blog Post. You can also access this by selecting blog on the left hand side and then go to post. But just for this video, we're going to click onto this. So this is going to be how you create all your posts and stuff on your website. So to start off with, we can choose a catchy title as it says, and I'm just going to call this catchy title Test. Within the actual post itself, I'm just going to type CS and then Test and then just hello. So that's this post pretty much done. The next thing that I want to do is simply go over to the left hand side and then select categories. And I'm now going to create a category for this post to go into. I'm going to name this category Test. Obviously, you would name this whatever you want. It could be cars, food, it depends obviously what website you're doing, will depend on what categories you have. Once you have created the category and selected the post to go into the category by simply clicking on the checkbox, we can now press publish on the top right hand corner here. And this is going to make the post live and available for users that visit your website to see as soon as you press that publish button. Once you publish your post, we now need to go back to the home tab and you will then have the option to connect a custom domain. So for example, we have a domain called computersluggish.com. We would type that in and then connect that domain. So you do need to purchase a domain to be able to use a custom domain. It could also be a .co.uk, a .net, it can be whatever you want, providing the domain is available. So I'm actually going to skip this option. The next option is to design your website by clicking on Customize Site. This is now going to take you to the Wix website editor. But to start off with, first we need to just review our information. So here we got a list of different options. I'm actually going to skip this because I don't want to fill all this in. But you will need to go through and fill everything in, whatever you want to have on your site. We can now choose a theme if we want as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and select the classic theme and then press Next. So as you can see, Wix has now generated a few different homepage designs. So I'm just going to go ahead and select this one on the left because that looks quite nice. If you don't see one you like, then you can just press Skip. We can now also choose what pages we would like to add to our website. So if you want a contact form, then you can click on this one here. If you want About You page as well, so a bit about your site or blog, then you can obviously select About as well. Once you're happy with your options, or if you want to skip it, then press Skip. If not, press Next. So we can now either view our live website or go to the editor. So we're actually going to go ahead and select go to editor, and you're now going to have lots of different options. So this may all seem a bit overwhelming at the start, but don't worry, you will get used to it. So straight away on the left hand side we have add elements, we have add sections, pages and menus, site design, add apps, my business, media, and also ascend business tools. So straight away here you can see everything's flickering when I go between sections. So for example, if I want to drag this down and make the menu bigger, I can simply adjust the header height. If I want to add a section, I can select the add a section option and then choose what I would like to place within that section. And there's lots of different options you can see here. If I scroll down a bit more, we can then make changes as well further down on the page. So you're probably going to spend a lot of time making changes to your homepage until it fits your business or blog on how you want it to look. It's fairly straightforward once you get the hang of things. Like I said, it can be a bit overwhelming at the start, but don't worry, just stick with it and you will get the hang of it. If there's a section that you don't like, just simply select the section. So like this test one, this is actually my post that is showing there. You can see here, manage post. You can then click on the three dots where it says more actions and you can then press delete. We now have another section here and we also have another one here that says let's connect. I can simply select this, go to the three dots again and press delete. If we scroll down more, we have the subscribe form. You can even select the subscribe form and make lots of different changes to it. For example, here it says join. If I double click into join, I'm now going to have the option to change the text. So I can just click into here and I can just type go. And then if I click back out, you can see it's changed the text. So that's what I love about Wix. It's very customizable and it's easy to use once you get the hang of it. So if you now want to view what your website looks like, you can click on preview in the top right hand corner. As you can see, I am now in preview mode and this is what users would see if they come to my website. This is the desktop view. On the top left hand corner, we can change between views, desktop and mobile. So if I now switch to mobile view, this is what it would look like on a mobile phone. You also have a QR code here on the right hand side if you want to view your published website on a mobile phone. So if we now go back to the editor, and because I left it in the mobile view, just press skip this. And once we're back into the editor, we can select desktop view again in the top left hand corner. You will now see also page. So we are currently viewing our home page. We can switch between different pages. So we did earlier create another page called about. If I select that page, you can now see everything on the about page. As you can see at the moment, this text here doesn't explain what I do and it's nothing to do with my company or my blog. That's because it's just a template. We can actually select it, double click into the text and we can just type whatever we want in this box. Once you're happy with what you've done, you can then just click out and that will save. After you are happy with all your changes, you need to go to the top right hand corner and press publish. And this is going to make the website available to everyone online. So as you can see at the moment, because I did not set up a custom URL, I am currently using a Wix one. So if I press visit site, so if you look at the top here, you can see it's using a Wix URL and it's not using a custom domain URL, which obviously they do look a lot better. But for now, that's absolutely fine. However, if you did set one up earlier on, you should have a nice URL there. For example, like mine, it would say computersluggish.com. So whether you chose to use a custom domain or if you're just using the Wix one, that's the URL that you need to share to people to allow them to view your website, which is now currently live. So also because you're using the free version of Wix, you will also have this banner at the top that says this site was designed with Wix.com website builder. So there are other plans and packages that you can purchase within Wix. If you do create a nice looking website and you're really happy with everything, then you can purchase a more premium plan, which will then remove that banner and stuff. So that does now pretty much bring me to the end of this video. So like I said, Wix is a fantastic way of getting a free website up. It has many different tools, so I'm back on the dashboard again now. It has many different tools. You can go on to blog, go on to posts, and you can just write up loads of different posts. You can go on to subscriptions and start collecting subscriptions, and you can go on to communications. Basically, the list just goes on. So if you did like this video, and if you'd like me to do more videos on Wix.com, then let me know in the comments below. Also, if you'd like to read about this video, then I will get a post up on our website as well, on step-by-step on how you can create a website in Wix. So if you did like the video, click the like button below, and if you would like to see another computer sluggish video, then click that subscribe button. If you do subscribe, then I will see you in the next video.